Hey, hello to your daily card for the 13th Tuesday, and we have beautiful cards, Sacred Phoenix Heart. It's already saying a lot through the name and the art, because Phoenix means you are getting resurrected, but before you gonna be burned or you gonna be feeling very big transformation, like top falls apart kind of feeling, and you have to start from nothing, from scratch. But this is something actually beautiful, because if everything falls apart, there is no blockages as well, so you can only start to rebuild from what you have, where you are, to give your best, to give yourself this love that you need. And yes, and you can only win if you have nothing. There is no other possibilities. But sometimes if we have gone through a lot and there is only heartache and only blockages, so I can't see the light, it's very necessary that we are getting burned on the ground, because we have to understand that we don't have anything, we don't need anything, and we are nothing and everything in one. So this is important to understand. So now as we all come together and all mobilizing the energy to restore the world, it can be sometimes quite challenging to change the old view. And so because we knew that, we made it for ourselves easier, and God prepared ourselves for a shake, which for really shattered, because only then we can stop to try to hold on to something that we are not. If we have nothing, if everything shattered, if we lost everything, we can only start from nothing, completely new rebirth. Yeah. So the number is 21. Already 2 and 1 are two beautiful numbers. I always see them. 1 2 2 1 2 2 1 1, and then those numbers are already important. Number 1 is stays for uniqueness, independency, and great power through this. And number 2 comes to 1, so this is a caring number, to be one and to be together, function as a unit. So together it becomes 3. The number 3 is a number of creativity and expression. This is the number of the fool, of the jerks. Can say that if you want, but this is number of the feeling to be free, to express so creatively, differently, and to be free to do that, and to be free to encourage people to do the same. So I'm ready to read it for you. Under the cover of blood, love veils many rose gardens. In total faith, love tenderly guides every lover to the garden of the heart. Reason says the world is limited in 6 directions. There is no way out. Love says there is a way, and I have traveled it many times. So right. Rumi. That what I noticed actually many times in my life, that love has its own way, and love can prevail anything and win over everything, and love is God, is our higher self, is our real self, knows and can transform in any minute, in any moment, and can figure out something that we cannot even see or grasp. So how I adore your deafy and rebellious heart. It knows that what for the mind is an end, is for the heart simply another match to ignite the sacred flames. It eats of love until it is filled, and then becomes hungry again and eats some more, and again. It eats of love until it is so full it must simply explode into a sacred fire of passion. It bursts, incapable of sustaining old consciousness, in the expanse of blessings unlimited. Lavished upon it through the great billows of affection, it would be like attempting to feed an ocean in a teacup, so it does not. It bursts forth like a dying star into spectacular radiance, only to be reborn again, new and hungry for the next feeding frenzy in love's great banquet. How I adore you, deaf and spectacular heart. Love guides us through travels that seem improbable, if not impossible. It does not shy away from any challenge, from any cause. It cannot. It is just love's way. Love says to us, there is always another way. You are receiving this guidance now. Perhaps you are scratching your head quizzically, or are in deepest despair because you appear to have met a dead end, a frowning no, or a dismissive laugh upon your quest to bring love alive. So then, do you choose to believe in love or in the death of sorts your heart faces? Your heart shall rely. I choose death because that is the portal to new life. And so it is wise, you see, but you must be brave. To be born in love, by love, for love, will involve endurance of pain, but it will also place it in context. It is the shorter pain that is not compounded by erroneous thinking. That pain comes and goes quite quickly when you realize that love is simply playfully smacking your wrist and saying, "Not that way, beloved, there are great pitfalls in that path. Come take this one, where there shall be wine and dancing." So you are guided to accept the closed doors, the death, the pain, and to let it become tinder for your fire. Cry whatever tears need to be cried so your tinder can be dry and ready to create the sparks your heart needs. That sacred phoenix, ready to die into life within you, is hungry for the fire. Let it feast so it can fulfill its potential, its divine destiny, and become born again into a new form, more divinely aligned and alive than ever before. The circle comes with a message for you. You may feel as though you have been wandering in a desert for many years with no oasis in sight. You might have been through darkness, through trials, endured confusion and uncertainty as you sought for your truth, sought divine revelation, and sought your purpose to confirm your plans. Seek no more. The answers are now given, or very soon will be, and the life, the passion, the purpose, it will all come to you in clarity. Does life need to be grasped for? It is bestowed according to grace and destiny. It need not be sought, so much is received. The spiritual destiny that calls your soul, even whilst you may feel your bodily ears are deaf to the call, makes your heart leap. It is as though hearing the beloved's voice and stirring an ancient memory of love so powerful moves you, even without you necessarily understanding how or why. So let the life come to you. Be prepared to let the old version of your life pass away into the new life now being born. What does this mean? It means letting go of your striving, your opinions, your doubts, your despair and your fears. Life wants to happen through you, blazing angel. You don't have to do much other than get out of your own way. Love is your nature. Let it flourish and life shall unfold accordingly. This oracle brings a particular message regarding divine timing, that also significant factor in our dreams coming to life. The time is fast approaching. The time is now. It may even be now. It may seem least likely to you. There may be great darkness or confusion, and yet the unveiling of the new dawn is closest to the deepest darkness of night. Do not turn back or away from your progress. Your very next steps shall be upon hollow ground, rendered golden by the rays of the rising sun. The rising sun. That was prophet for us for the new year in the Garden of Eden. Sounds good. So place your hands on your heart and believe. This sacred phoenix heart is blessed. Through every loss, every grief, every sadness, every mourning, this heart grows strong, ready to ignite into new life, into the dance that is not the funeral procession, but the rite of spring. This heart is ready to live with new life, to be infused with the joy of innocence and the passion of deepest devotion. How I trust my heart to lead me, guided by the inner voice of flow. Through all that could possibly be, I am safe. This heart knows the way, and I follow it faithfully now, into the light of a new day, through sacred grace, and so be it. Place your hands and pray and close your eyes. Imagine there is love in your heart, and that you can send a gentle acknowledgement of that love from your mind to your heart. As you bow your head towards your hands, imagine you are mentally bowing to the greatness of your heart and the love it honors.